Okay, Mr. Russian Destroyer. Time to eat some shells, boy. I believe you had your shells for lunch. Did you have your shells for lunch? No, then you're gonna have more shells for lunch. Okay, how about some torpedoes for lunch? How about some torpedoes for lunch as well?
Enemy severely damaged. Torpedoes.
No torpedoes for lunch. Well, I'm impressed. Ah, missed you a little bit there. No, you're not gonna do this to me. No, your friend too. Take that!
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys like that little sidetrack there. I'm gonna try to start doing that more, but hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Ross Grease with another video on another premium, the tier 5 Russian destroyer, the Okhotnik. Now let's go a little bit about history, a little bit of dicing, a little bit of numbers and all that fun jazz, because everybody here, Okhotnik, well, I'm hoping I pronounced that correctly, but everybody's been telling me Okhotnik is the pronunciation of it. You know, for Russian tones. Now, the Okhotnik was actually a paper ship. It was designed, but it was never built because, well, I believe war was the answer for that one. War is the answer for that. Anyhow, the Okhotnik is a Russian destroyer with some unique characteristics in the game, and definitely reminds me of some, what people would say, the Kitagami, which was basically a Kuma with torpedoes. So a tier 4 cruiser going against a bunch of tier 7 or 8's, not a very good idea. Anyhow, the Okhotnik is a Russian destroyer with some unique characteristics, with first having 12,700 hit points. About the same as its non-tier brother. Now here comes the changes. 7 130mm guns. Range of 9.2 with a gun rotation of with expert marksman, as you can see, expert marksman there has the guns rotating at a rotation of 22.5 seconds in a 180 turn, which is very slow. You're gonna need expert marksman to get it back without that. If you don't have that, you're in severe trouble. Next, torpedoes. You have 4 triple torpedo tubes that go 4.5 kilometers, have a detectability of 1 kilometer away. So these torpedoes are basically invisible. You will not see them. So as long as you aim at the target will not see the torpedoes. However, they will see you because your concealment detectability by sea is 6.3. Once you fire your guns, it's now 12.2. When your ship's on fire, your detectability goes up to 8.3. So you will be spotted easily for the torpedoes. So you're going to have to do something very creative, which is hiding in the smoke and them not thinking that there's torpedoes there because they're rookies, or going behind an island and surprising the living hell out of them. Number 3, let's say what's 3? We have AA guns that are basically worth nothing. So forget about that. You're not going to have any air defense. Your maneuverability, you have one of the slowest speeds for a destroyer in the game. Your armor is basically pathetic. Your turning radius is very wide. And your concealment, as we said before, is terrible. Well, Raz, you're not really selling us on this thing. What can be so good about this thing? Well, its pluses are actually its worst drawbacks, I think. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, the ship has very good guns. Very accurate guns. You can land a target at its max distance and still hit the target easily. Well, that's 7 shells, honestly, Raz. You're gonna hit it once. Well, not just that. The grouping is incredibly pinpoint prestige, just precision. So hitting targets with this thing is no problem whatsoever, and causing fires to those said objects, he will do it. He will set fires. Number 2, those torpedoes. They reload exceptionally quick. If I go over here again, the torpedoes reload in 47 seconds, which is pretty quick, and that's without the expert loader, I believe it's called. Double check real quick. Yeah, actually no, the torpedo armament expertise. So you would load your torpedoes even quicker, but you really don't need to, because this ship has 4 lancers, so you could actually divide them out. So you probably can relaunch a salvo of torpedoes in about 15 to 20 seconds in between that too. So you'll be able to throw torpedoes pretty constant and cause major damage to the enemy. Because like I said, you will not be seen, those torpedoes won't be seen until 1 kilometer away. So a reaction time to a torpedo from 1 kilometer away, you have to have the quickest reaction time and the fastest turning radius. But you can't do that in this battleship, and big fat battleships at that tier are not going to be able to. Because if we put this at tier 5, and we put it only to the battleships, you have New York, Texas, Congo, and Okhotnik, and in New York. There's also, no, that's all of them. It's near impossible. How can you turn in a battleship to that radius? You're not going to be able to. You're going to get hit either way. Now, back to our Russian. So you got pretty good guns. You have pretty good torpedo launching, and with the smoke, you can hide yourself and do massive damages and supporting the team, then hiding back in, doing some more support work. This thing isn't out for the major destroyers like the Blavatsky or the Nicholas, or like the Minikaze. Those can blind fire and support the team by scouting. Let them do that job. Your job in a Okhotnik is to support the rest of the team in other factors. And a good example is the battle I'm going to show you. So let's stop talking about what I mean by it and actually show you what I mean by it. So let's get into it. Okay everybody, we're on Big Race Epicenter, and we got some carriers, some battleships, but mostly it's a tier 5, tier 4 match. This is typical what you get. You'll get a couple 6s. I've never been in a 7 with this thing, but you will get 6, 5s, and 4s most cases. It's pretty typical for ships at this time. Now, I'll put my speed boost on. You know, I want to get into that circle as quick as I can to stop them and try to get in. My goal is to get over towards these islands over here. Try to scout up ahead. See if I can find any location where I can hit these guys. Try to flank. You know that enemy destroyers are going to try to get in the middle, take the point, and cap. But if I can get close enough, hide in my smoke, still have them spotted, I can then fire some shells and reset the caps before I disappear into the smoke of the night. As you can see, I'm going to turn against the island here. I click real quick so you can see what my game plan thought was. I got right across against the island. I'm gonna go back out of it and go back to free looking around the camera, and you can see there's the enemy Fujin. I see it. You can see I clearly can see him, and I can see that he's going to start flanking, so I start backing up. Bring my big fat booty butt over there. I'm gonna try to throw some torpedoes in between the islands, I'm thinking here, but it doesn't look like he's going that. It looks like he wants to flank in that direction, but Now I don't think he is. You can see he's clearly not going that way. Trying to get a good flank spot, but this is not going well. However, we do see somebody getting closer. You all see it? If you guys are guessing the Omaha, you can take the Pulitzer Prize for that one. And we fire at him with one shot. All 7 hit. We get 4,000 damage. I switch to AP since he's broadside, and there is 2 citadels. And a little bit of a bump rub over there with the Phoenix over here. Sorry, Mr. Phoenix, but I am over here trying to do some support fire. I switched to HE because there's an enemy fusion over here. And here comes the shells. Couple hits. And now we're hiding in smoke so they can't see, but now the smoke is going away. So I'm gunning it back up. Undetected. Here comes the enemy Mitsuki. Shells out. Resetting the cap. I fire 2 sets of torpedoes real quick. Okay, I'm of course taking damage here. I'm taking damage. And I'm gonna take another one right here, right in the chin. Not good, not good. Didn't pay attention, didn't see that coming. I'm going for it, Rick James.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Here comes the next shot. That is a double strike. I'm firing up my smoke. I don't want to be seen. Hopefully I can slow down just enough, and we did. Thank God of Last Stand. Make sure, I can't stress it enough. Make sure you have Last Stand on your ship. You never know when you need it. I see another enemy destroyer. The Isokaze is lighting him up and spotting him. So we're trying to get some good shots on him. I'm turning slightly so that I can... And there is a detonation. I'm laughing my butt off at this time. Hey, Raz, over here. We got detonation ship ready for you to kill. Oh, sweet, thank you. We'll love them so much. So I see the other destroyer. So I want to get rid of him. One less destroyer means we have all the destroyers and they don't. So they'll lose a lot of spotting ability. So now I'm firing at the V-170, and I'm so sorry for that guy. I don't want to kill him, but he is a destroyer, and we have to get rid of him. You can see though the guns in this thing are beautiful. They really, really are accurate. And slow down a little bit. He's slowing down. There's a fire. Speed boost on. Engine at full power. Hey, V-170. You ever heard of a magical thing called your guns? Oh, okay, now he's shooting him. I think he realizes that he's in trouble.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
And that is another detonation. We killed him by detonation. Right there. Detonation. And of course the chat and the team's going, wow, 2 detonations in one game. Go play the lottery. I would, but I don't believe in the lottery. And now we see the Congo coming in. We're at 4. Can we get the Kraken? Congo sees me. But I don't think he sees those torpedoes. Just gotta see him now. And we hit him with 3. That gives us our Confederate. Alright, boys. Guys, I got in 3. Can I get number... Can I have it? Can I have it, please? Okay. Thank you.
Ship destroyed.
That would be a Kraken Unleashed, boys. Congratulations, sir. You believe you have your headed Kraken. Now, can I get 6? I don't think so. That's a full health Congo, and he's been doing good lately. Yep, there we go. Well, I think that was pretty much the end of my luxury battle there. I'm pretty much sitting there sinking away. Meanwhile, the other Congo's making its way over. At this time, I was pretty much telling everybody, congratulations on your work, well done teams, and everything else. Now, I see the T-22 down here at the bottom. He's doing a fantastic job of getting that Omaha. He's already nearly on fire. And now he's going broadside to the V-22. And one good time shot, and almost. And there it is. At that time, I pretty much was telling him, good luck, everybody, and I was telling the T-22, you have a chance of getting some good kills here. For example, that Congo over there. You know, the problem was, he was really high up there in health. But what he plans, as the other one's going after the carrier, so there's no point of me actually paying attention to them. See, you got this, Vitka. So, let's speed this up, shall we? Just gonna click through here quick once.
Our victory is inside.
Twice. Now, you can see, he fired, he tried firing some shells at him, he's done some damage.
Our victory is
The
inside.
destroyer has done some damage. And now I'm telling Vecta over here, go behind the island. Surprise him with some torpedoes. Don't shoot him. Just torp him. And I think he got the memo at that time. Oh, nope, he fired, so now he knows he's there. But then again, he's gotta know he's there. It's that close. So here we go. I'm going to try to... Nope, I can't. Alright. So here we go. Turns in. Vetka, do your worst to this enemy. Of course he beaches himself, but here comes the torpedoes. Congo, you done goofed. And there's the end. So there we have it. We got a double strike, Confederate, Kraken, devastating strike. Wow, it's pretty impressive. Got top of the team, of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video of playing it. Is it worth buying? I say hell to the yes. It was one fun ship to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, take care.